Um, I think I have a question about the final exam, right? So the final exam, as I mentioned before, it is 30% instead of 50. It's 30%. It's 30% now, and it will be 2 or 3 long answer questions. I don't want it to be too many questions there, because it's only 30 minutes, and you have enough. I haven't decided how long you will take, but I do promise you have enough time to work on it. And the university will organize the time that the final exam will take in the exam period, in that 2 weeks. Then I will. It's not 100%. It's not 100% approved, but I'd like to put the questions on the UTS Online, and then I will let it. I will let it available during the exam time. Then you can download it, and then, or you don't have to download it. You can answer the question on the paper, on your paper, on your notebook. Then you can take a picture on that, and you can upload it on the UTS Online. And then that will be the final exam. It's 30%. It's not that much. I do suggest you to do it well on the group projects, because it's 50%. That is the most weighted part. All right, so that is the exam, and then we also have quiz 2. So quiz 2 will perform similar as what I mentioned for the final exam. So I want to make the final exam similar as what we performed on quiz 2. So on quiz 2, you still get the questions on the UTS Online, and then you just write down your answers on the paper. You take a picture or you take a scan, whatever. Then you submit it on the UTS Online in time. So this is what we are going to do for both quiz 2 and the final exam. And quiz 2 is 15%, and the final exam is 30%. All right. So another question is the meet report. The meet report for the group project. So that is a report. Instead, it's a review report instead of a proposal. You can include some of the information to make your some of the information from the proposal that you can make your report clear. For example, what you're going to do. You have introduction about that. You have deliverables on that, and you have arrangement on that. And then the report is mainly about what you have done. What the project has been done by you, because it is submitted individually. So you only need to you can mention anything in the proposal that the organization of the project, and the deliverables of the project, and also the plan of the project, right? And based on that, you need to mention what you have done by yourself. What you have done by yourself until this Sunday, right? What you have done by yourself, all right? And that's why why the work that you've done align with what you propose in the proposal, right? For example, in the proposal, your management is team member A is working on the for example, working on the grasping, and group member B is working on the object recognition, and group member C is working on the integration or something like that, right? So if you are group member 1, and it's better you mention first what you've done already, and the second thing is how it aligned with your project management. For example, I'm working on that. I'm 80% finished about that part, about the grasping, and in the plan of the proposal, I need to finish that before let's say end of May or something, but I'm nearly finished it on the 10th of May, something like that. So try to so that is a mid-review report. So which means you need to say what you've done. And also because it's by individual, so you need to only say what you've done by yourself, right? And also you need to know how it aligns with your management, project management, right? And also you need to have another plan. At the very last part, you also need to have another plan that how you can finish the rest of the project, what you want to do, right? For the rest of the project, to finish that project before the deadline. Something like this. So is that clear? All right, so I will. Okay, so there's no limit about the report. I do suggest you need to include as much detail as possible in that report, which you've done. So from that report, I can show, so I can see what you've done already. I can see what you've done in that project, right? And also you have a very clear idea about during that project management, what you've done already and what's left. And you have a proper plan about how to finish that in the rest of time, something like that. So there's no limit about the pages of the mid-review meeting, but my suggestion is put as many details and much details as possible in that mid-review meeting. At least it can reflect what you've done, how much work you've done. All right. So if all good, I will. When is quiz 2? Okay. So quiz 2 is after 2 weeks. So quiz 2 will take place at the beginning of the lecture after next one. So in next week we will not have quiz 2, but we will have quiz 2 the week after next, at the beginning of the lecture. Yes, just submit it via email. Just submit the mid-review report via email. All right, cool. So thank you all for today's lecture. Then let me move to Malin for the hand activities. Thank you very much.
Hi, Hank. Could you allow me to share the screen?
Yeah, sure. I'm doing it now. Yep. Just wait a minute.
Sure.